every single game until he wins the Stanley Cup. When he kind of goes to sleep, right before he falls asleep, he's thinking about bringing the cup back to Toronto and going on a little parade through his hometown and having that cup in Toronto and having everybody talk about the fact that the cup is in Toronto with Mitch Marner for 2 days.
Clearing the crease. Oh. Clearing the crease. Hey,
Hey, look, it's Razor Sabalski, your friends from the Clearing the Crease podcast, powered by Ozune. Well played. And maybe this isn't as well played for some of our fans, Razor, because we're missing the big red.
Yeah, we are. Michael.
Yeah, people are just looking at us right now going, where the hell is the talent? Where is the fun? Where's the human can of Red Bull?
We need a story.
Yes. Okay, this is a quick hitter just with Razor and myself, and we wanted to touch on the fact that we've already got one team identified as a Stanley Cup finalist for the third time in 9 seasons. The Vegas Golden Knights are off to the Stanley Cup final. Razor, this is remarkable for a team to do this in 9 seasons of existence, and to do it as an expansion team with 32 teams across the field. This is incredible.
It's ridiculous. It really is. And to pull it off this season by getting what a masterclass by the management of the Vegas Golden Knights, getting John Tortorella, Carter Hart, and Mitch Marner for essentially Nick Waugh. That's what they did. It's an absolute masterclass of managing and building and pressing the buttons at the right time. And John Tortorella is the perfect example of that. What he's done, they knew it, they did it, they didn't look back, and now they're in the Stanley Cup Finals again. It's crazy. It really is.
And crazier the fact that, we talked about the Pacific Division being this pillow fight, and then they go out and absolutely demolish the Colorado Avalanche, who steamrolled everybody all season. Your former club here, Razor. And I mean, that to me has got to be one of the most shocking sweeps I have ever seen, especially in conference final history.
No question. With Makar injured, you're like, okay, well, maybe Colorado will have to work a little harder and they'll get to 6 games or 7 games. But for Vegas to sweep them, like you said, it is shocking. And I can't remember a great team. Maybe Columbus beating Tampa at that one time when Tampa was
2019.
That's the last time that a sweep like this has been felt like this.
Yeah, it's crazy to see what they've done, how they've done it. I mean, there's a great post on social media from Sam Block who pointed out this year, Razor, Capitals had 43 wins, no playoffs. Islanders 43 wins, they gone. Devils never got a sniff of the playoffs as well with 42 wins. The Wings 41 wins, didn't get in. The Jackets with 40 wins, no playoffs. The Panthers won 40 games. They didn't make the playoffs. The Sharks won 39, no playoffs. And here's Vegas, 39 wins, Stanley Cup final.
Yeah, it's incredible. It really is. And that's why the playoffs are great, because you never know and you get hot at the right time. We hear all those cliches, and Vegas is that right now. You got at the end of the day, this all comes down to going for it. Vegas has always gone for it, and these other teams have to start falling in line. What Florida's done, they have gone for it. You got to start being risky. You got to start making moves and starting to go for it. And Vegas has done that better than anyone.
There are very few analysts in this business that understand what it's like about the pressures, expectations of being a Toronto Maple Leaf. You're the guy. You did it between the pipes in that franchise for a couple of seasons. Tell me this, Mitch Marner in the Stanley Cup Finals, being out of the noise, how much of a difference does that make for him? I mean, he might win the Conn Smythe for crying out loud, despite a quiet conference final.
He's going to win the Conn Smythe if Vegas wins. Number one, he flat out is winning the Conn Smythe. Like he's playing like all of the vision, the passes he was making the other night were just incredible to me. Yeah, listen, Mitch Marner will never admit it. He'll never say it out loud, but I can absolutely promise you that after the game 4 and consequentially every single game until he wins the Stanley Cup, when he kind of goes to sleep, right before he falls asleep, he's thinking about bringing the cup back to Toronto and going on a little parade through his hometown and having that cup in Toronto and having everybody talk about the fact that the cup is in Toronto with Mitch Marner for 2 days. I promise you, he will never say it, but I'm positive that he is motivated by bringing that cup back to Toronto and having everybody in the city talk about it.
Go down Bay Street.
Oh, he's going to go right up Young, straight up Young in his convertible without anybody noticing.
Oh, it is wild. I mean, the resurgence of John Tortorella, I mean, this has got to be one we got to talk. I mean, you look at a guy who doesn't seem to coach well with teams in rebuilds. He seems to be more of a guy that, look, it's win or else. And I think back to his experience when he was in Vancouver, and I think he recognized pretty quick that this was not a team that was going to contend, and just kind of put his feet up, skip practices, just kind of checked out. Philly didn't end very well, but here he is coming in late in the season. This is one for the ages. I mean, if he could pull this off, what a story.
Oh, no question. It is a huge story. And a couple things from this. Number one, we got our poker tournament on Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. The Vegas Golden Knights go all in like Kami does. That's what these guys do. And they did that with Torts, firing Bruce Cassidy, Olympic coach, Four Nation, Team Canada guy on the bench, the whole thing. They fire him with 7 games left. A lot of coaches have to be nervous about this because that's what teams are going to do going forward. They're going to be more than thinking about it. If something's a little off at the end of these seasons, if you have a good team, you think you're in the right place and that coach isn't pulling things off, this might be the button to go get somebody at the end of the season, because this could be a hell of a precedent set by Vegas bringing this guy in, because it's worked seamlessly, like perfectly. Yeah. It's crazy. And I heard on the radio, McCrimmon didn't even know John Tortorella. They didn't know each other hockey-wise. And that's what makes this even more incredible.
In a world where everybody seems to know everybody, and yet here they take a chance, they take a flyer, and here they are 4 wins away from winning their second Stanley Cup in franchise history. It is absolutely fascinating. I do wonder if maybe Jared Bednar might join us on Thursday for our Clearing the Crease poker tournament powered by Ozune. The way he was playing, he was grazing at Vegas. So nevertheless, don't forget, full episodes coming with Kami. He'll be joining us here shortly this week. But a reminder that the Clearing the Crease podcast is powered by Ozune. The road to winning the Stanley Cup, it is wide open right now. It's getting a little smaller, though, with Vegas locking their spot. But the clearest route to winning big is to play on Ozune. Ozune's got you covered for all the props, game lines, futures from now until the Cup final and beyond. So make your power play. Score big with Ozune. Well played. He's Razor. I'm Cybulski from the Clearing the Crease podcast. And that's the latest as one team has punched their ticket to the Stanley Cup.